First thing, man, want to get into. Did you hear about Tisha Campbell?
Oh yeah, I seen that. I didn't get too deep into it, but give me some key points. What's going on with that?
Now, I don't want to laugh because, it's a serious matter. I mean, it's potentially serious. She alleged that she was almost taken by sex traffickers. She described the ordeal in detail, and she noted that she got away after her intuition kicked in, since the police department in the city she was in, Brownsville, Texas. Well, I'm trying to read from the article. I'm reading from Vlad.
That's cool.
They got it from TMZ. They were saying that the police has responded to her first initial reports about getting abducted. She said she called a cab and they tried to rough her up or something
Man, what Tisha Campbell doing calling the cab, man? What's going on with that, man?
She said there was no Ubers.
She ain't got no husband. She ain't got no husband. She must be single. Bro, we need to do a channel on the single woman. It's crazy.
Look, the actor went to say she was given a number to call for a taxi because there were no Ubers available in the area. However, when the cab got there, a man reportedly hopped out of the back seat and screamed at her to get in, which is how she figured things weren't as they seemed. Did you see the video of her account?
No.
I don't know. Maybe we'll be able to put a clip of it in there. But she was real extra when she was describing it. I don't know if she was trying to be funny because there was a line in there where she was like, yeah, I'm not fucking Gina or something like that. Like,
she was snapping?
I'm not the way I look. I don't act the way I look, type of thing. But this is the thing. The police responded, right? I'm gonna read what the police said. The Brownsville Police Department is committed to providing proactive, professional, and effective public safety. Regrettably, our department became aware of Ms. Campbell's ordeal via social media and not through traditional reporting means, as would be expected from a victim of an attempted heinous crime. And upon reviewing the facts presented by Ms. Campbell in her video, BPD investigators quickly launched an investigation, as such cases are not the norm in our city. Through numerous interviews and reviews of security camera footage, we could not validate Ms. Campbell's stay in Brownsville hotels nor any other claims made in the video. And Brownsville Police Department takes human trafficking and incidents such as the one Ms. Campbell reported seriously and welcomes her to reach out to us to investigate the matter further. It sounds like some Jesse Smollett type shit right now.
Oh, for real? Not Jesse.
I mean, the police said,
wow.
What the police is saying.
But okay, when I look at it like with
this is from their
right. So when I think about him, now I'm thinking about her. What is she gonna gain? Like some more play roles, some movie acts.
I don't know. What did Jesse Smollett gain? It's just more light-skinned lies. More light-skinned lies, man. The food in public, I don't know what it's about, man. I don't know if she thinks that's funny, but I don't think women getting trafficked should be taken light. So if she gonna come back and say it was a joke went over my head, I don't think that's funny.
Oh, because she didn't actually call the police.
Yeah, but she didn't actually say it was a joke either. She's on social media saying that she feels like she almost got, sex trafficked. And even the story was kind of shaky because she was like, there was a line where she was saying there was dirt everywhere in the back of the cab, like dirt everywhere. She said something about the rubber coming off of the seats, and there was a guy in the back seat, but he said, get in. And she was like, no, I'm not getting in. But when I really hear the story, it could have been a cab, right? Somebody's already in the cab, and he hops out of the cab, like, to let you sit down, like, to pick a seat or something like that. And he's like, yeah, like after you, but he just said get in or something like that instead of saying after you. And maybe she thought that was a signal like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is if he felt like that, call the police.
Right. Maybe she got a podcast she finna drop or something.
Hey, you know what? Come to think of it, I don't like the way Martin ended. You feel me? I never was really too believing of her story back then. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at all of that stuff different.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if she probably want to get some more gigs. People calling her in like, yes, come talk about it. We'll pay you $1,000. I mean, that's what I would see as the motive for her to pull a stunt like that. I guess people will be.
I don't know. I mean, as far as that goes, we just speculating.
Just
the facts
speculation.
are, she came to social media with the story. As it's being reported on TMZ and on Vlad, the police issued a statement that to me sounded like they don't believe her.
Right.
And remember, this story came out like maybe a day or so ago. So, it done had some time to develop. First, we're just getting this from her social media, and we don't have nothing but her word to go on. Now, this is an objective third party. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just us, her.
What makes it fishy? What makes it fishy is she didn't call the police.
Like that's already suspicious. So I'm down for protecting black women and all that, but I don't know about that. The jury's still up, but we I don't have anything. I'll let you have the last word on that. You got
we need to do one on there's too many damn single women out here. That's the one we need to do on because I mean that's what I'm thinking about when I hear that. It's like, wow, like, but it can't. I mean that's Tisha Campbell though. I'm thinking like, famous people get abducted. That's hard to.
I mean, it could happen. They might not even know she was Tisha Campbell. I don't know. She don't look the same way. I mean, she's famous to us, man. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what nationality these people were, but, man, not everybody knows who she is. And, she don't look just the same.
Right.
She did.
For real. So, yeah, man, I mean, that's all I got to say about that. I mean, it's shocking to see that Tisha's not wifed up with somebody and they making sure, they protecting her, but I see why Martin.
I don't know, she was married for many years.
Okay.
To Dwayne Martin, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess that's how life after marriage is. It's just tough. One day for years or you got a husband. Next thing you know, you calling cabs with randos. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm glad she alright at the end of the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and move along. Now, everybody at this point knows, unless you live under a rock, you should have heard the news that Rihanna's pregnant. Like, did you know that?
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Rihanna, man. ASAP done blew her up.
Oh, he ain't wrong for that, boy. He took a long time. This her first. This her first jit.
What you say?
This her first jit. This her first kid.
Her first kid.
Wow. Yeah, I would have first quartered her.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's like, oh no, what are you doing? And she's sitting on like a bee over there. That's what's being reported. You know what I'm saying? So
he good.
Yeah, the baby's not gonna go hungry. That's one thing. And I don't think anybody's surprised by the news. She's actually been wearing baggy clothes for a little while now. She's 33 years old. He's 33 years old as well.
Are they locked in? Or are they just like?
I don't know. Are they engaged? I mean, is the baby gonna be born in sin? We have to ask this. You know what I'm saying? He might as well marry her. What are you gonna do? I mean, you ain't gonna. I mean, come, let's be honest. How much further up is there to go than Rihanna at this point?
Nah, you're gonna go down. No, No, it's gonna go down. No, listen. Listen.
You marry her. You know what you're getting yourself into at this point. You
No,
marry her.
listen. I think that it's gonna be some friction there. It's entertainment. I mean, they make a pull off of Beyonce and Jay, you know. But
There was friction there. You know, if we're being honest, you know what I'm saying? It's friction in the marriage, man, but I just think they'll be able to work it out. Look, I don't care what I'm going through. A B is going to make that shit easier to deal with, dog, no matter what it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's terminal, dog. Like, my last days will be enjoyable, you know what I'm saying? And then he seems like he's doing all right for himself as well. So, I mean, look, right now,
man, she got more paper than him though, so it's like,
yeah, she might not want to get married.
so it's like, damn, you know what I mean? You remember what the line Drake hit Meek Mill with? What he said? What he said to Meek Mill?
Had a world tour, your girl's tour.
Yeah, so I mean,
that was that a shot, really though? I mean, I would have been mad at that. I mean,
nah.
so
But,
what? I mean, so what?
Right, but I'm just saying, like in the world of egos, when the woman has more ego, that's all I'm saying. If she, like you saying, hey, look, I don't want to get married right now. If she's having the more of the charge role, oh, man, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, he don't look to me as a beta type of guy, but
Oh, wow. Hey man, I don't know if you up on ASAP in there, man. ASAP was jumping in the crowd at shows.
Right, he looked like a wild type, but I mean,
yeah, he probably done got into his fair share of scuffles. He seems like, I don't even think the whole alpha beta thing really exists, but I get the sentiment, you know what I'm saying? And then,
yeah.
I think but they have a beautiful relationship from the outside looking in. You don't never hear about no friction between them. Ever since that they got together, they just been, they allegedly were friends for years, and every time he talk about her, he's like, I think he said something like, it was my destiny to be with her, or like, when you find the one, you kind of just know, and I know she's the one. Like he's talking like that in interviews. So right now it's looking like,
looking like I mean, it's just with them celebrities, man, and man, get a little.
You got a cynical outlook on things this evening.
Yeah, I mean, what we just had. I mean, I just heard some news about what was the chick name, the rapper and the dude, the rapper, man, Megan Stallion, and what's the other dude name? She was with Fontaine.
Party Fontaine.
Yeah, Partisan Fontaine.
Yeah.
He had to cut it off with old Megan Thee Stallion. Did you hear about that?
I don't know about that. I didn't hear about that.
Well, it was an article out there. I mean, I don't know how true it is. I don't want you to quote.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would have to see about that one. But if we're gonna stay on the same vein of pregnancy, so many people talk about the Rihanna pregnancy. If you didn't know about that, I bet you didn't know that there's another pregnancy with another pregnancy that's involving a rapper. I'll say that. That was announced today.
What is that? I think I heard about this one though, but let me see. Let me hear what it is.
Wait a minute, before I go on to that, do you think that we're gonna get new music from Rihanna anytime soon now? That she has
she's worth the beat. No.
She's been telling us that she gonna have an album coming out for like a few years now. Now, do you think that's ever gonna happen? Some people already. Yeah. I mean, is it ever gonna happen?
Yeah. Whenever she ain't hungry no more, so she ain't gotta be. Who wanna be putting 9-hour shifts in the studio all day?
Rihanna album within the next 5 years. I don't think. I mean, maybe that's like, maybe that's a little bit much, but I think it's probably at least another couple years.
She's living life right now, man.
Rihanna.
Why would she be caring about putting 8 hours a day in the studio and traveling around?
She probably don't need 8 hours a day in the studio, but
yeah.
And then now it's different. They have the studio come to you. She got, she'll have people to help her with the baby, whatever. But the other rapper that announced that they're expecting a child, I'm going to give you a hint. She's the first female solo rapper to go platinum ever.
Dabrat?
Yeah, she's expecting a child.
Getting bait? So she got nutted in?
I don't think that's the way that we would refer to it, but no. She's actually with. Hold on. I know that could be confusing because Dabrat is a woman. She's actually with Jessica Dabrat. She's the CEO of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. They've been together for a little while. I don't know how long. They're engaged, actually. And she's going to be the one carrying the baby.
Wow, so Dabrat is a male.
No, Dabrat is a woman, Bob.
Right, but she classifies herself in this relationship as...
She classifies herself as a woman.
Wow, so it's like genderless. Got you.
Nah,
yeah, so it is, right?
A woman is a gender. A woman is a gender. She's
but
a female.
She don't look. Yeah, but she don't look like. What? From the eye test, she looks like she's.
I don't know what Dabrat you're talking about, but
I mean the way she dresses, the way she dresses, and the way she carries herself is not.
Dabrat, respectfully. Dabrat is still, she still looks good. I'll say that.
Right, but does she be dressing like a dude look good, or does she be dressing like a...
I guess she's probably more of the masculine.
I think Dabrat kind of like 50. I think Dabrat like 50 now, ain't it?
She 47.
Yeah, man. Dang, Brat used to have a body, man.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's what you was talking about, like, oh, is she the man? I don't see the Brat like that. I don't see her as no man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Wow, okay.
So you think they're going to get a lot of backlash because, the country is getting more, religious, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, people don't like to see that. Do you think the black community might see that as they don't want to have black males, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to big up black males. They just always trying to push the black male out of the situation, and this is bad for society. You think she's going to get that kind of thing? I'm almost sure she will.
I mean, yes. Now, how do I feel about this? I think that when you're a kid growing up, do you feel that you need male and female? I mean, growing up so you can see how both of them are, both genders? Or would you feel like you can be taken away from the male? Like, you don't even need this guy. You don't need to be able to have that kind of, and you can take that away and we're still good. Like, I feel like we need that, our male figures around.
There could still be male figures around. It don't got to necessarily be Dabrat's husband or something like that. Right. Dabrat might have a brother or a cousin or just a good friend that's around,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with a father. I ain't grow up with a father.
Yeah, I know, but our community is a lot of that, though. Okay, so what I'm saying is that a good thing for our communities?
I think the ideal thing is for a kid to have two parents But if the two parents happen to be two women, you know, that's their business.
What kind of perspective, right? It's like, oh man, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say about that, man. That's a tough one. I mean,
it's legal. Are they too old? I mean, Jessica's 39 and Dabrat is 47, and this is Jessica's fourth baby, Dabrat's first baby. So are they too old?
Oh, so she already done. She already been slanged and banged all around. Now she trying to like.
We want to be respectful. That's Dabrat's baby mom.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But
yeah, she got kids from a previous relationship.
To be honest, me knowing the stats, I listen to some of these guys like Kevin Samuel. What's the guys that we be talking about? Fresh and Fit and all of these guys, and from what I'm thinking, women is very overpowering, you know. So, so we have to watch it.
You don't think they're too old?
I mean, I don't feel like they too old, but oh man, is it a good?
I mean, Jessica's carrying a baby at 39. I didn't know you could do that. How old can you be and still have a baby? Like, we need to look that up. I don't know. Do you know?
Why? How can you not need a black? Why would you not need that man for that? Or what did you like? How did you get that process done? Did they let her do? Okay, y'all go ahead and handle your business, and I would. Or did they just go through a doctor and like they shot him up?
Probably not. Like the first way you describe it, probably wasn't like that. But that's probably their business. If they don't even want to share that with us, it's like it's none of our business.
It's not. But my thing is, damn, where are we headed? Because if women have this much power to where they can say, "Look, I can still get a baby without you." I mean, you can completely like it's.
Look, a woman can have a baby up to 45. It's saying on light little Google search. But they say it gets risky after 35. But I mean, she's 39, and
ooh, I mean, I think she's gonna be alright. But I'm looking at the scope of things. Like, damn, like what are the people gonna say? What would our mom and dad and grandparents be saying? Like,
they probably wouldn't agree with it.
Right. It's like
you're raised in a more conservative time, but we're more evolved. We're more evolved, man. We're not tripping on what people want to do. You know how they want to raise their kids.
I mean, we coming up in the era where you got locked up if you weren't in school, or your parents, you went to jail if you had one in public school. Catch it.
So, and we still in those times. That
right,
still goes
we still
on.
In those times, right? So, man, I kind of I feel bad for the kid, man.
You feel bad for the kid?
I don't feel bad, but I mean, just to know that he'll never be able to have a father. He'll never be able to say, "Dad," or that's kind of like, damn. I mean, I get it, but it's like, damn, like you're just taking that.
I mean,
completely away. I mean, think about it when it's your kid. Think about it when you go to school and other kids and they're probably like, damn, here's my dad, here's my mom, and then you look, and the kid is one day gonna ask like, hey, am I supposed to have a dad?
Yeah.
You don't think? I mean, what would that conversation be like? So then it's like, okay, I'm supposed to have a dad. Everybody else has a dad. Like, where's my dad? Then it's like, oh, well, you don't technically have a dad.
Well, I just want to remind you.
Yeah.
My mother and my dad parted ways when I was very young, probably like around 2 or 3 years old. So I had to come to the realization at one point, I don't have a dad. It wasn't a big deal, you know what I'm saying? It was like you kind of just deal with what you given, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it was like to have one, so it's just like that's just the life, you know. Now, do I think, you know, a kid could benefit from having a dad in the household? Of course. But look at
Not even the household. Oh, dang, man, it was getting good. That's crazy.
Manifestation over 3 generations.